You jump out of an airplane and you get to experience what it's like firsthand. Terrifying moments before you jump out of the plane, the door opens and you jump out of the plane and you're experiencing firsthand knowledge about what it feels like to jump out of a plane. At the same time, someone jumps out after you and records you jumping out of the plane, watching you go all the way down. Later on, you watch the movie of you jumping out of the plane. And then you have this almost playback in your head of what it was like. And even if you didn't have that playback, watching yourself jump out of the plane, of course, it's exciting. It's amazing. Cool. I get to see this thing. But is it really comparable to the actual experience of jumping out of the plane? Of course not. And I think this little thing brings us to how I see the world and how I want us all to live it, really. Having experiences, having experiences now as myself, how different it is now than how I could have ever imagined it before. I was talking to one of our clients yesterday and kind of just getting them to mindset training on getting themselves to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. What does that even mean? Being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Real growth only happens when you're uncomfortable. Jumping out of that plane, terrifying as it is, but once you're in it, it's so exhilarating. Such an amazing experience. I did it twice, skydiving, and each time, wow. There's very few things that compare to that experience. And so getting my client to stop imagining what it's like to live this life and actually starting to live it. I'll relay a story to you. I was remembering what it was like pre-transition, still presenting male, and I would walk into a store and a women's only store, and I would browse the lines and I would be like literally heart pounding out of my chest because I was so worried about what other people would think about me and all of these things. And then picking up a dress and taking it to the change room and saying, I would like to try this on. And the girl giving me a look and the need for me to push myself out of places that I was comfortable. Um, I think those moments will forever be etched into my mind. How incredibly uncomfortable I was in that moment. And the thing about that being comfortable with being uncomfortable is the second time I did it, it was so much easier. Now I go into the store and I try stuff on, and it's not super uncomfortable anymore. Actually, it's actually rather pleasant. Um, but I only got there by doing that first step. I only got there by having that experience. So, how do you get there? It seems so insurmountable at the beginning of a transition. Like, how do I get from the point where I am now to the point where I want to be? And there's no magic pill, there's no easy way about it. You just have to kind of do it. Um, what I do and what Madison and I do, we help people with that, that thing, helping them with their bodies and their physical transformation, turning a more masculine silhouette into a more feminine silhouette. Um, Whatever that body that they want looks like. We help them with mindset training and transition help and transition mentoring. We build a family for them, a chosen family, one where we love our people, and helping them move from where they are to where they want to be. And each person's journey is so totally different. And getting people to getting for me the joy of seeing somebody's face light up as they have those real life experiences, those jumping out of the plane experiences. There is nothing more fulfilling for myself watching other people's joy, and watching people flourish and grow and become the people that they were always meant to be. So if you're ready to jump out of the plane with a parachute and experience life for the first time, maybe ever, and stop watching from the sidelines, let me help you. Click the link in my profile or DM me or message me, comment, whatever. Let me help you become the person you've always wanted to be. Bye, everybody.